Okay, so I'm just going to be doing a quick video on how to hit that low stinger type shot just by making 3 simple changes to your setup. Okay, so for me, being able to hit that low stinger type shot is a really good shot to have in your game. If you can, get comfortable hitting that shot, do it consistently, I think you could potentially see big improvements. And as I say, it's a really useful shot to have. Obviously, when it's windy, being able to keep the ball low under the wind is going to make your life a lot easier. Not only that, you can potentially, use that low shot to make the most out of the conditions. When it's firm, for example, as it has been for a lot of this summer, if you're getting that low penetrating ball flight, you're going to potentially get a lot of run out on the ball. It's going to go a little bit further, making the most out of the conditions. So how we want to hit this shot, how we're going to try and keep it low, is ultimately what we need to do is we need to take the back as much as the backspin as we can off the ball. It's backspin that creates lift and gets the ball airborne. So we're trying to ultimately reduce that backspin. Now the easiest way for me to do this, as I said at the start, is just by making 3 simple changes to your setup. Or you can swing the club just the same as you normally would. All you're going to change is your setup, keeps things nice and simple, nice and easy. It's the best way for me to play this shot. So these 3 changes of our setup, first of all, we just want to grip down on the club slightly. So you want to grip the club probably about an inch and a half, something like that, from the very bottom of the grip there. What that's going to do is it's just going to slightly reduce the width of your swing. That will in turn slightly reduce the amount of club head speed you have, and that will just help to take a little bit of the backspin off the ball. The second thing, again just with your setup, is ball position. I've got a 4-iron here, so normally with a 4-iron you play the ball a little bit further forward, more towards your front foot. But for this shot we want to play it pretty much right from the middle of our stance. What that's going to do, having the ball in the middle of your stance, when it comes to impact, that's going to give you the best chance of getting your hands nice and far in front of the ball. Keeping your hands ahead of the ball is going to reduce the amount of loft on the club face and ultimately help to take that backspin off the ball. And then the final thing again with your setup is just weight distribution. So again, for a normal shot you'd ideally want your weight 50-50, but for this shot at setup you just want to push a little bit more weight over your front foot, say 60-40, something like that, around about 60% of your weight, maybe even a little bit more on that front foot. Again, when it comes to impact, that's just going to help get a good amount of our weight over that front foot, and that again is going to help to keep your hands ahead of the ball, reduce the loft and reduce the backspin. So quick recap here, you're just going to choke down on the grip slightly, you're going to play the ball from the middle of your stance, and then you're just going to push a little bit more weight over towards your front foot. As I say, if you do those 3 things, keep your swing the same as it normally is, you should be able to get that low penetrating ball flight. I'll give it a quick go here. There we go, that's worked out pretty well. I've got that low stinger shot there. So it's coming into winter now. I think it's a really good time to maybe get yourself down to the driving range, give this shot a go, have a good practice. As I say, if it's a shot I think you can get into your game, be comfortable with it, you could potentially see some improvements in your game.